Logs Cash and Carry also provide wholesale on some products, mainly from Log Enterprises. You can get toiletries, cleaning supplies, shortening, margarine, wholesale drinks, and canned goods at competitive prices. Logs Cash and Carry is located at the top of Fountain Stretch, VG Highway. Our opening hours are Mondays to Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Logs Cash and Carry. We look forward to serving you.
We did not try you with Fruta. Oh, fresh. The juice with the great flavor. What? Not nice like Fruta. The best juice come from the nature. Where fun and flavor collide. Perfect thing for nice up the vibe. Live Fruta full, yeah, that's my style. With Fruta, every sip, leave a smile.
Live Fruitaful. Look for us on the shelf with our new packaging. Enjoy 100% natural juice flavor. It's so fresh.
Live Fruitaful with Fruta.
Distributed by Facey Trading SVG Limited.
KCCU is here. Get the rebel on, start the vibes. It's up to $15,000 kinds, yeah. And 3 years to pay the money back in time, yeah. For every all-inclusive, every line. KCCU giving you every dime. It's rebel time, June and July. You need to sign, get the loan and rebel all you want. It's rebel time, June and July. You need to sign, get the loan and rebel all you want. And we go shout from the top of the mountain. KCCU is the greatest place, no interest rate. So please don't wait, the hardest loan on earth.
Unleash the sound revolution now on Boom 1069.
Dynamite! Them women look rubbish in the night. Love them up, Gargamel! Love them up, Gargamel! Straight up! Bunch of girls and don't you? Loving them all night. I love to give the ladies spice when they look extra ravishing. Tell them how they look interesting, fascinating, all beautiful things. Hear me now! Lad, oh man, you're getting paid, not playing, pushing escalator, rocking Prada. No more drama with your day, how much drama. Spend up you want to young, oh, not you wanna. Got to shall go out, make them know so young. Getting paid, not playing, pushing escalator, rocking Prada. No more drama with your day, how much drama. Spend up you want to see young, oh, not you wanna. Got to shall go out, make them know so young.
It's on 4 o'clock in the morning. I've been watching you shade that thing. Man, them a try, them a get denied. Cause I'm gonna take that thing. Girl, it is mine, a long time me a line up. I'm a wire for shade that thing. Y'all them a brown, I try take your crown. Enough of them just hate that thing.
My enemies, me unlock it, I'ma cock it, I'ma pop it, I'ma put it on the enemies. You won't get away from the wrath that comes with the atrocities. I got you where I want you, know my fingers and the triggers, and I'm about to squeeze. Begging me, oh please.
Bounty killer giving you originality. Boss a shot if you respect and love the quality. Listen good and pay attention to my clarity. All of the girl them a say them love my personality. Me go a foreign and big up my nationality. Me love the money but me not bow for vanity. Me see the fussy them a come with animosity. Pressure me but me not ever me sanity. Gonna fire upon a poop and miss a faggoty. This man they a suffer with under the ratty. He is a bend up and a rinse under agony. Hook man for John and not a yard man philosophy. Tell the shot of them full of solidarity. Tell the government free up the weed policy. How a country them for left in make we manage it. Trick we and them kill we with reverse psychology. Heavy you to hold the beat. How we got to make a champ. On a fire, on a fool and on a beat. Where you walk in a fan crowd. Where Sham say me have to rate heavy you to hold the beat. How we have to make Jamaica feel proud. Where Sham say on a fire, on a fool and on a beat. Where you walk in a fan crowd. When the bigger it's a itch, the richer get richer. Nothing now gone, we well want a shower. A full time we show them who have the power. Tell PJ Piggy we need to run for your hour. Cause the people them pissed. And when them get pisser, police a get this. The shatter them no misser. The youth them fi frisk. Cause things coulda crisser. That's why one for them got done to rock. pillar. So tell them, me have to rate every youth to hold the faith, cause we have to make Jamaica feel proud. Where Sham say, burn a fire, pan a pool and pan a beat, when you walk in a pan crowd. Where Sham say, me have to rate every youth to hold the faith, cause we have to make Jamaica feel proud. Where Sham say, burn a fire, pan a pool and pan a beat, when you walk in a pan crowd.
Last night I made a booty call. Walk a girl for me Persian, rub me hear the girl a ball. Then a hot girl I get it on. So me swear say I dead, she I dead the way the girl a go on. She a beg me for settle down. So me swing it from the left, from the right, and she still a moan. Yeah, I got her in the glory zone. So everything me say or anything me do, she have to groan. Work them right and keep them coming. Keep them coming, coming, coming. Oh, no, 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 now. Walk them good and keep them coming. Keep them coming, coming, coming.
Look into my eyes, tell me what you see. Can you feel my pain? Am I your enemy? Give us a better way. Things are really bad. The only friend I know is this man. Listen to my voice. This is not a trend. No, you still don't mind. Are you worried yet? You be talking about you want the world to cease, but when you show us hope, we will show you peace. Look into my mind. Can you see the wealth? Can you tell that I wanna help myself? But if it happen that I stick you for your ring, don't be mad at me. It's a survival thing. Look into my heart. I can feel your fear. Take another look. Can you hold my stare? Why are you afraid of my younger face? Or is it this thing bulging in my waist? Look into my eyes. Tell me what you see. Can you feel my pain? Am I your enemy? Give us a better way. Things are really bad. The only friend I know is this man. Listen to my voice. This is not a threat, but no, you see the line. Are you worried yet? You've been talking about you want the world to cease, but when you show us hope, then we will show you peace. Look into my life, can you see my kids? And let me ask you this, you know what hungry is? Well, in this part of town, survival is my will. For you to stay alive, you got to rob and live. Look into my house, would you live in there? Look me in the eyes and tell me that you care. Well, I made up my mind to end up in the mob. I know I'd rather die, a man I live like dog. Look out, look out, look out, look out, look out.
Throwback Thursday.
Shady, fine for that, huh? Fine for that. Like, how are you going to do that? Like, how are you going to give me that as, come on, background music? You can't do that. You can't use DMX. Come on, you should have just dropped that right after the Bounty Killer. You cannot, that's just wrong. That is just wrong. Guys, we're back. Throwback Thursday, OMG in the morning, and it's definitely an OMG morning. We do appreciate your patience. We just want to apologize for some of the inconvenience that's been going on with the Facebook.
Yeah, with the live. Yeah, we do apologize for that. It's been iffy all morning, just in and out.
Maybe it's a Thursday thing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
All right. So we were talking about, and please note, you know what? Go in on you were going to shout out the netball team. So do that. Let's,
yeah, and move.
Shaboy.
Yeah, I ended up and moved. I'll go find it back.
Yeah, so
I literally moved from out the page completely.
all right, while Kid looks to that, I want to just put up a disclaimer. Those of you who've been listening since morning, right? I would have brought up this story about the HPV vaccine, the immunization for 15 years and up girls. The ministry is saying they want to have 90% of SVGs, 15-year-olds, vaccinated, immunized against the HPV virus. Now, I brought that up to highlight. I also ask, are you guys concerned? Where are we on this? You know, I even put it out there. Is it going to, I ask a question, is it going to be another COVID-19 mandate? Because in the article, it's saying that they're going to use means of persuasions. I'm sure they're going to be pushing, doing interviews, doing flyers, doing commercials, basically to give people information, you know, on why they're doing it and why you should do it. Mm-hmm. All right. But after that, let's say people are hesitant to use it. what will be the next move?
Right.
Is it going to be mandatory? You know, again, are we going to do our research? We would have seen, are people going to use their head now and research, go look up information, go and see who are the manufacturers of the vaccine? You understand? Are we going to just blindly comply? I'm not saying to not take it. I'm not saying that it's not good. I'm not saying that it's not tested. But I want to hear from you. Where's your head on?
Go ahead, Tyler, man. Tag.
Not saying we are Mr. Weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it indeed. It is Thursday, and we will get back to this, but those are the questions that I'm putting out there. We have to make way for Mr. Weeks. This is his time, Mr. Weeks, if you're listening.
Call us. Yeah.
Man on radio. Sir Lancelot is in the building.
All right, Mr. Weeks, you can call us via the WhatsApp, 455-1069. All right, so if you're listening, call us now.
455-1069. This is your time, saying good morning to all you guys locked on at the moment. Remember, guys, when you come through, share the live, and feel free to jump in on the WhatsApp as well. We have some responses to get up from there as well. Yes, did you find your story? You were trying to shout out. I think it was a netball team.
Yeah, I was gonna shout out the SVG netball team. They defeated Barbados last night to remain the unbeaten ECCB netball team. So shout out to the SVG netball team, man. You guys.
Yeah, always representing.
Yeah, boy. And they rank number 1, eh?
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
We're making the man them look bad in cricket. We're making the man them look bad in football. We definitely representing, I gotta say.
Yeah.
For real. We have been so consistent. And I think it's a woman thing as well. You know, females, I find females are more consistent than males. You know? But that's another story.
Yeah, depends.
I knew that would have evoked something from Shady over there.
You see that? Yeah. Yeah, well, shout out to all the females, man. Yeah, we need more of this. You know what I mean? To see the netball team went out and did the best. If we had a female cricket team to go out and do something like that.
We do have a female cricket team.
Or a female basketball team to go out and
we
dominate.
need to give them more support. I find that we throw most of our support behind the males, you know, and a lot of time they're not very consistent. And we have been bringing results. We have been bringing home the Bacons, the trophy, and I think they should invest more in the female teams and put us more up front, you know, to encourage girls. Girls need mentors. They need something to do in their spare time. Talking about girls needing something to do in their spare time while we wait for Mr. Weeks to call. I see One News SVG, they have an article out about after-school drinking. And if you read the article, I think it says that they are hoping that for the new school year, the school term, the start of the new school year, that they would desist from doing that. People in the comments, and it's I don't know if I'm not out there enough, or maybe it's because my children are in college, but maybe it's because, you know, they don't hang around the same place. But I did not realize that our school children in secondary school and college,
and college, there's a
on
mix of them.
Fridays, find themselves drinking after school on Fridays in their uniforms. I did not read the article because I did not know that was an issue. We're not coming off of the the vaccine story. We're not coming. I just wanted to touch on it a little bit.
Yeah, so from what it said, apparently a trend has taken root at a well-known commercial establishment with multiple locations, right? So on Fridays, roughly between 3 and 7 p.m., large group of students gather at these spots, which might appear to be mere socializing, has in some cases became a breeding ground for underage drinking. Possible verbal and physical altercation, indecent exposure, and other inappropriate behaviors.
Let me put a pin in that right there. You know, my concern is not just that the students are finding themselves at this spot and doing all of this. One of my other concern is that the proprietor, the business owner, is encouraging this. How are we? Why are we selling alcohol to underage children?
Yeah.
To the yes, that is true. Okay. Yes. How is this being permitted? And if the story if this made it to a news site, that means people know.
Right. And because
that means
it's
they
been going
know
on for a minute. So,
exactly. It's been going on for a while. Shady, you know about this? Did you know about this, Shady? Shady's a man on the ground. That's why I have to ask her.
Yeah, always on the road, so you could drive past and see. You know what I mean? You would drive past and see. So like I did like tomorrow evening.
Tell
After
Shady.
school.
Well, I just always have my water.
Yeah.
What does that mean? You always have your water.
Purchase.
We get you. It's not a laughing matter, right? It's a cause for concern because these are the same children we expect to excel. You understand?
And these are the same children that we're supposed to look out for.
And I don't understand how come if people know, which means the authorities should already have gotten wind of this by now. I want to make sure the responsibility goes not just on the parents. Yeah. Okay, we have a call. Good morning, you're live OMG.
Good morning, Jill.
Good morning to you, Kenson. How are you on this beautiful Thursday? It's so good to hear from you.
You had it nice this morning.
Well, you see, kid.
Yeah. Well, he act right, so.
Me not behave stupid. You know?
Yeah.
And now they're looking for something to pelt stone after me, so you know, and not giving them anything.
Yeah.
But before you pelt stone, I'm coming back on that topic. I just want you to know, right? My phone gave up on me. It fell in a body of water, so I no longer have a phone. Do not laugh. Don't say nothing. Leave it there. Yeah, my phone. I don't have a phone at the moment, right? So don't throw no stones at me, please. Please don't throw no stones at me. I
have a whole sack. And guess what? I'm right in Park Hill, so I could just peep around the corner right there, so and pelt them wrong.
You see how man stop? Right? He didn't even care that my phone was out. He was a joke. What? You know what, Kenson? Kenson, we call me for. What do you want? I know you got something to say as usual.
You see, I've been so nice. You see, Kid and Shady have been so nice, and still, oh gosh, boy. The two things that you guys touched on there. First, the underage drinking. Well, let me not say underage because there are plenty of the students going to college who are, they're already adults. I'm going to say that even back in my day, we did it. I'm not saying it's right, but you're growing up, the teenage years, especially the rebel years, you take the chance and do stuff.
That's a but.
The thing is,
but
no,
means it's okay.
I'm going to say now. Yes, I'm going to say now that it is being highlighted now as the college students doing it, but even in the very communities now, you go to a function. As a matter of fact, now you can't have a dance without it being full of children. And the thing is that many of these very children, you see them in parties and so forth, and they aren't having a beer, they have a Guinness. Some of them even smoking, and I'm telling you, like 10-year-old, 12-year-old,
10 and 12-year-olds. 10 and 12-year-olds?
Yes, and sometimes when you talk, especially those who grew up more on the street, yes, they have a house. Notice I didn't say home. They have a house where they may sleep and so forth, but they basically live on the street. And you'll see a lot of these children smoking, drinking, and I've done it. Sometimes you talk to them and they're like, sometimes they get the biggest bad word. Sometimes they ask you, what that have to do with you, that kind of thing. But sometimes you can't even take any action because the way society is set up these days. You know what I mean? You just have to leave it alone. So it's not even something that has, begun in the college era. It's something that's even happening in the communities. You remember we used to say a child is grown by a community, it takes a community. It's no longer that. Society has seriously changed. where sometimes you try to talk to these children and the very parents uphold the very wrong that they do. It's like the morality that society had, that communities had, it's not there anymore. You know? And so then what are we as individuals going to do if you don't try to, as you just said, Jill, you take care of yours, you know, yours are not in the everyday kind of something of the other college children.
Yeah, I was saying that to say that's why I guess I didn't know this. I didn't have this information.
Exactly, because yours are not involved. You know, you try to deal with yours, but then if we look wider, how are we going to really combat something like this? You know, because at the end of the day,
we take it to the proprietor, the business owners. If the children aren't listening, we get rid of the places that I don't understand. How come everybody know this business?
There are proprietors in the very communities. That is what I'm saying. Selling these children these things. You know, there are still a few who carry the old way. Who will you come to your shop without a t-shirt? They will send you out. You know. Who will still say, boy, no, you can't come and buy no cigarette here, even though it's somebody send you out. You know, there are still a few of those, but majority of the people now, especially the younger set, which come out of the rebellious set of people and the rebellious generation, they don't care. You know. So then what do we do? Because again, we don't have something here that says you have to show me your ID before I sell you something. And if you try to do that, then it's going to be a problem again too.
Why is it going to be a problem?
Because
if we put something on the books and try to enforce it.
Well, there you go. If we put it on the books, there we go. Again, but really and truly, Jill, why is it that we have to reach to that level to put it on the books and not be a community and say, you know what? We're just standing on principles. We're just standing on principles. So you're telling me that people have no principles anymore then?
Have no conscience in sending children
because
alcohol?
I remember growing up in South Rivers when you had Mr. Pereira, you had Mr. Grant that owned boards, you had Fat Man that owned Africano. You had Miss Brewster, both Miss Brewsters, and so you couldn't go to those shops and you couldn't even go in there with your shirt not on properly. You know? And you couldn't go there with more than $1 as a child without having some list for them to know that boy, mommy send you. Because if you go there with too much money, if you go there with a $5 as a child, where the hell you get paper money from? Where you get $5 from? What you doing with that amount of money? You know, that money will most likely be kept, and mommy find out about that, and mommy have to come and say, oh, I'm send him out. You know, but now. Everything is willy-nilly, no principle anymore, because everybody saw each child as their own. You know, which leads me now to this vaccine something. Listen, who wants to give their child HPV? That's them. Mine negative. And this is no vaccine. This is no anti-vaccine nothing. This is simple. This is simple common sense research and so forth. HPV is something that your body can get rid of. Don't make nobody tell you that, oh, if you don't take a vaccine, you're going to get cervical cancer. You get cervical cancer if you don't pay attention to your body and do what needs to be done. Your body do get rid of HPV.
Sure.
And I will take a one-on-one head-to-head battle with anybody, doctor or whoever, because the research is out there. You see what I'm saying? No, even.
But do we not have small antibodies or a trace of it in exactly?
To help fight that.
And here's the thing is that most people who may get HPV and who may get cervical cancer, maybe in your 40s you might get it. Maybe. You see what I'm saying? Most time you get that and you take proper care of yourself, it goes. And the thing is that the very vaccine has been shown and tied to cancers. As a matter of fact, and it's very interesting, you know. It's very interesting. You ever look at the percentage kind of issue they always come with? Think about it. And then look at who all of these things are tied to. Right at the back end of all of these things is the Bill and Melinda Gates. Don't get me started on these people. Don't get me started on them and the nonsense that they have done. I want to know which all of them coming and telling you about taking this and taking that. When they come and you ask them what are the side effects, what are the cons and so forth to this, none of them are going to be able to tell you. Tell them to show you the leaflet and see if they are going to have it to give you. You see what I'm saying? Why you want to give my 10-year-old or 15-year-old a shot of something where at the end of the day it only stays 5 years in the body, right? So let's say at 15 she takes it, at 20 she doesn't renew, but you're going to tell me at 40 or something that the vaccine protected her? Me look notice. Yeah? If people sit down, no, I'm not against vaccines. Vaccines have helped through time. But anybody who knows me know I do my deep research myself. That is why I was able to could come even right on here and stand up to very doctors and whoever else when it came to the COVID jab. And I am here to tap my chest and say I was correct at every turn. Yeah? So let me say, you see my little data? And let me say this here now on public radio. Any teacher or nurse, because I know sometimes they go to schools.
Yes,
to
that's what I was worried about as well.
Well, let me say this. Any teacher or nurse who without me, Kensu King here, consent, give my daughter Cairo King any kind of vaccination, and me no me and you. And me no know how I will come down, but me and you have a problem. And you know why we have a problem there. You hear me say?
Yeah.
So let me say it here publicly. When I go out with our HPV, this and that, once you hear you see one name Cairo King, ask if I can King that and pass all straight. Yeah? Because trust me, one hour we're not going to make it. And I'm saying that now. So I pass Cairo King straight, I beg. Because me know for sure. That, listen, you see even the pap smear and thing that they take. Now who want to do theirs, do theirs.
Yes, the pap smear has been linked to being the actual
cause
of
very much to cancers and all of these things. You see what I'm saying? All of these things, yes, you do yours, you do your thing, it benefits you, go ahead. But I'm saying if people take the time out to look into these things and read what is not being pushed in their face. Because people just go on whatever is in their face, that's what they take and run with. And I know there are many who will be saying, oh, Ken's always feeling, no, Ken's, I don't care.
That's
so
why they should research. That's why they should,
You do you. From my research, my data not take it. And anybody try to put that into my daughter's arm, any type of vaccine, I don't care what it is. Before my daughter gets took with anything, I have to know what it is. And anybody who try that, let me say it again, my daughter named Cairo King. Yeah, I pass her straight a beg.
I think once they try to put it in the school as a part of a scheduling clinic update, you know how they try to they do that.
Yeah.
They should get consent forms anyway.
They're supposed to.
But well, hey, remember they're supposed to. But let me tell you something. Don't forget there was an SRN 28 that passed in St. Vincent, and don't forget that they made a change to the Constitution, to the Public Health Act, where now the government basically has power over you know, to say that you have to take this, you know. I'll not forget this. People don't understand how deep and dangerous this thing went when the government changed the law for the COVID mandate, you know. And this is something we were touting and preaching to people. We were warning them. This is what they went 3 o'clock in the morning to change. Where now the government basically could come and say, okay, sugar water, we want you to take a sugar water shot, you have to take it. It is now the law, it is now the Constitution. So unless the Public Health Act is changed, and I'm saying to the NDP again, I'll get in office, I promise the people that before I get there, I'm going to change this thing and give back people the constitutional right over their bodily autonomy. You get it naturally from God already, but put it back in the law. Because now the government has power over your body. You no longer have bodily autonomy in St. Vincent. Yeah? As per the Public Health Act that is here in St. Vincent, because they changed it so that they could have tell you that you have to take a vaccine. So let me hear you talk about that and tell them whoever with the government that is here now or government that is to come, change back the Public Health Act and put it back how it been. I'll have a good morning.
Yeah, you too, man.
You too, Kenson.
Thank you for that.
So let me just get into a few comments. We got to take a commercial. Okay, we got to go to the top shortly, right? We got 3 minutes until it's 9 o'clock. Of course, I don't think Mr. Weeks will be in, so we would have given him more than enough time to call. Someone is saying, yes, that is true in terms of the underage drink. Okay, Spencer. Can we take Spencer real quick before we head out?
Sure.
All right. Good morning to you, Spencer.
Morning, Spence.
Morning,
man.
Listen, I know you only had 3 minutes. I ain't gonna stay long.
Okay.
You see what Kenson just said?
Yeah.
About the SRNO and what they change in the Constitution to allow the
The
vaccines.
Health Act, yeah.
Right. Now, if you think that is bad, I don't know even if they change it back, and I know if Kenson listening and others, if they change it back, how much of a impact it's going to have in terms of how we go forward. I tell you why. I am I'll leave a 0.1% for error. 0.1%. 99.9% certainly show that the government signed off to the international health regulations amendments. And if you see what those amendments were compared to what they changed, is to give the WHO total autonomy over you and the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines once the WHO declares it's a pandemic or anything of that sort. I am telling you, check it out. Go, guys, and check out international health regulations amendments. Check it out.
Okay.
Go and see what it was. Jill, if you don't have it, one day
I think somebody sent me a link. But you could send it.
Yes, I don't have it with me now because I'm working, right?
Okay.
So I don't have it with me. But let me tell you, go and Google, folks, international health regulations amendments. See what it was before and the words that they changed and some of the statements that were totally eliminated. I hit the Prime Minister with this on the radio and up to 30 he answer me because I know they sign off to it. So they're giving these guys total authority over you. Like you vote for these no-God culprits that they have in what you call in that wing, that cesspool wing. The cesspool, the United Nations, the wing of the cesspool called the WHO. Give a criminal who runs it the authority to come and impose what they want over you. Check it out. If all the thing is joke I'm making. And this is the problem I have with governments. They don't inform its citizens what they're about to change. That
They're
will
not
change
transparent.
your life. Because it's going to have a serious impact on your life. I am telling you. That's why I said last week on the radio, if I was in any government and they bring that and the WHO and them come to me with that, whoever party I would come with any cabinet meeting and tell me, I tear it up right in front of them and resign. I'm telling you, straight up. It's a joke. They're giving these guys authority over you. What the hell? They know how you live? They sit in a big office collecting $1 million a year US. For what? For what? And you out there struggling trying to make life and meet life with the basic needs of life. And these guys are there just passing all these things. And these no good are gonna call all you no good. No good. All you no good. All they do is bow down to these people who want to push money in all your side pocket. That's what it is. It's all about the money and power. It has nothing to do with the welfare of the citizens of any country. It's greed, corruption to the maximum. I'm telling you, this is not a joke. I'm not joking with these guys. They must learn to... People vote you in office to make their lives better. People vote you for that reason, not for you. And I already tell the NDP, everybody should know by now, or my clock ticking. I don't tell them anytime they start. I the first man coming to the call them. And they see me partner, they just don't cancel. Kenson right and board with it, and other people too.
Yes, sir.
Do what's right. You don't have to worry about getting re-elected and finding money for campaign. Stop the manipulation of your citizens. That's all I'm telling them.
All right.
All right,
Thank you,
thank you,
Spencer.
All right,
All right,
guys.
man.
Have
Thank
a good
you.
one.
Yeah,
You too. All right, guys, we got to go to the top. And of course, you know, it's a throwback Thursday, so we're definitely going to be throwing back right here on OMG in the morning. Don't go anywhere.
OMG in the morning, lighting up SVG on Boom 1069.
We giving you the best throwback
I love it.
on 1069.
And I tell you that the time is getting critical. I don't want you to worry. No, I never want you to fret. There is so much going on scientifical. Only them same old Babylon trying to run things to a wreck. But if you think that His Majesty is sleeping, then you better think twice. He would have never make them devilment mash down paradise. When there's a whole barrage of righteous youth man out there, and we ain't giving up, no way. There's a whole barrage of righteous youth man in town, and we ain't going down, no, we never gonna stop, no way. When I tell you that the time is getting serious, just because I wanna put my people on alert. It's just them same old Babylon acting furious, and I don't wanna see the little youths them getting hurt. Now if you think that His Majesty is sleeping, then you better think twice. 'Cause He would have never make them Babylon mash up Zionites. When there's a whole barrage of righteous youth man out there, and we ain't giving no way. There's a whole barrage of righteous youth man in town, and we ain't going down. No, we never gonna stray.
Yo, me know you love your car and your bling bling, but put God above everything. Me know you love the levels that you say you're in, but put God above everything. Me know you love the woman and the muggling, but put God above everything. Me know you love your ride and your bling bling, but put God above everything.
Park your guns, bad boys. No more killing spree. No shoot out parade, cause man feel live free. No big money spend. No shot in on no head, yo. We no want no youth for dead. Hey, park your guns, bad boys. No more killing spree. No shoot out parade, cause man feel live free. No big money spend. No shot in on no head, yo. Cause if we get a youth for live. Hey, appear top thing, appear dapper dancing. Every man a swing to him own thing. Appear bling, bling. Now hear the king. That's why them confused and frustrated. Aye, the life you live is the road you choose, yeah. Live it good and don't you be confused, yeah. Oh, I know the wages of life. Oh, I know the wages of life. Makes no sense, create no enemies, oh yeah. Life is in its purity, oh yeah. And as I say, protect your life. Hey, park your guns, bad boys. No more killing spree. No shoot out parade, cause man feel live free. No big money spend. No shot in on no head, yo. If you get a youth feel live. Hey, park your guns, bad boys. No more killing spree. No shoot out parade, cause man feel live free. No big money spend. No shot in on no head, cause if you get a youth feel live.
We should never had to be the way I see this world running shouldn't have to be. Cause now every man's cup is filled with hate and overflowing. brighter than before. We really checked so we could have run things, but it not look so anymore. No, come down, Father, come down. Come down, Father, come down. Oh, I beg you, come down, Father, come down. Hey, hey, come down, Father, beg you, come down. In my heart, I know that you won't let your chosen people suffer. I know you'll never let us down. No, 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 no. Many times I could have picked up a gun, I could have go out the street and play big gun. That's no fun, no. Sure ain't no fun, oh no. 'Cause I think what would happen if the other man thinks the same? Then bullets fall like rain. It's no fun, no. No, it's no fun. Oh, I see greed and I see selfishness. Every man is for himself. Only you can talk to them, Father, 'cause they listen to no one else, no. Come down, Father, come down. Come down, Father, come down, Lord.
Baby, 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 from the day I saw you, I really, really want to catch your eye. There's something special about you, and I must really like you. There's not a lot of guys that worth my time. Oh, baby, 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 it's getting kind of crazy. 'Cause you are taking over my mind, and it feels like you don't know my name. I swear, it feels like you don't know my name. Round and round, feel the rhythm. I've never seen a diamond in the flesh. I cut my teeth on wedding rings in the movies, but I'm not proud of my address. In a torn up town, no postcode envy, and every song is like gold teeth, gray goose tripping in the bathroom, blood stains fall down, cash in the hotel room. We don't care. We're driving Cadillacs in our dreams, and everybody's like crystal Maybach, diamonds on your timepiece, jet planes, islands, tigers on a gold leash. We don't care. We aren't caught up in your love affair, and we'll never be running yours. It's a run in our blood. That kind of love just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee, and baby, let me live that fantasy.
What's coming here?
Jill and Kid.
Yeah, that is John.
You know. This testing your skills. This testing your skills. All right, welcome back inside OMG in the morning. It's a throwback Thursday. We're basically just whetting your appetite for all them throwback vibes right there. Of course, we got conversations going on. We've been touching on basically two topics. One of them is a news article that we would have read on the Eyewitness News website, where we heard the Minister of Health saying that they want to vaccinate 90% of our Vincentian girls from ages 15 and up as a preventative measure. The other one is after school drinking that we would have found on another news website, which is, I don't think I'm sheltered in the fact that I wasn't aware of this. It's an issue that we need to keep an eye on, and one that we cannot say that, okay, it's been going on for a while. Yes, we can say that.
And again, we
but
can't turn a blind eye to it.
exactly.
Yeah.
know that this has been going on for a while. It is wrong, and somebody would have said in the comments, the business owner that would harbor these school children and sell them alcohol is basically foreign based. They're not from here.
Yeah, but in those things more strict in those
in foreign, exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you for pointing that out.
It can't,
because you cannot do
happen.
that.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Can't.
We need to have, we need to, if it's not on the books, at least have a conscience, you know, as an adult, knowing that these children are underage, not just that they're school children, but they're underage. You understand? And that it is not right. Everybody trying to make money by any means necessary.
And that's the only conscience they have.
And exactly. Money is their conscience, and everything else is just swept under. Excuses are being found for this kind of things. And I don't think it's something that we should condone as people from that community. You understand? Should let you know what?
Or from those areas.
Those areas who
those
are aware
areas.
of it, who have proof, who know for a fact. Report it to the police station. I don't know exactly what can be done in that regard. You understand? But we know it is wrong to sell underage children, school children,
And
alcohol.
if we do not have something in place when pertaining to having kids going and buying alcohol, where a shopkeeper or shop owner or business place should ask for ID card. If we do not have something in place for that, we should know, you know what I mean? And it should have been in place from inception. You know what I mean?
How could we have something on the books for underage sex and not have something to this? Because alcohol would lead to drinking. Underage drinking would lead to what? Would lead to what? Tell me.
Oh, the same sex.
Huh?
Yeah.
So how is that not on the books? You know, these things confound me when you really sit and you think about them and you watch how we prioritize. Listen, coming up at 9:45, we got a wider lens with Dr. Richards. In the meantime, we're going to be taking calls. We're going to be going through the comments. Someone says in terms of the vaccine. Good morning, Jill. Regarding to HPV, this push is once again built unfair. They are focusing on cervical cancer and ignoring all the other cancers that it does not protect against, like breast cancer, which kills black women more than any other cancer. Take a page from all the victims in the countries who have experienced paralysis, infertility, cysts, fibroids, etc. People should also be mindful of all the additives that are put into all vaccines, like fetal tissue and formaldehyde, which, let's be realistic, to compromise your health and keep you on medication, which keeps them in business. All right, we hear you. All right, we got a call. Good morning, you alive. Spencer, good morning to you.
Let me just touch on one thing. You see that HPV vaccine? I'm asking parents, just like I did from the beginning when they tried to talk about that vaccine for COVID, and I told everybody was to stay away from it. Parents, all the 15-year-olds and younger, or whatever the age might be, because once they start there, they come in somewhere else later. Parents, take my advice. Go do your research. And if every single one of you refuse to let your kid be vaccinated, what are they going to do? Shut down the schools?
Point, exactly.
Think about that. Think about it. I keep telling all you, there's strength in numbers. If everybody, well, not even everybody, 40% of the civil servants who took it, if they did say, forget it, we ain't doing that, what could the government do? They would have shut down government? Tell me. They could have afforded to shut down government? Or they got to start standing up and stop putting up with the nonsense. Or they put them there to make all their lives better. Not one day job, the children, next thing you know, all their kids can't have kids. That's the whole idea behind all this, Jill. Is to reduce the world's population. And governments buying to the crap for greed. That's what it is, because you can't tell me that anybody with the right sense, right? Anybody, any parent who got iota of gray matter between the ears, like they, frankly say half a brain in the head. They won't allow the children to take these things. I have a granddaughter here, and right now, since she born, next month, 3 years old, not one vaccine went into that kid yet. None. As long as I and her parents are alive, it ain't happening.
All right.
It ain't happening. It's a joke. These people, they're all about making money. They don't care about anybody else. Ask them if their children take it. That's the $1 million question. Ask them, even the people who develop it, if their kids took it. Because you know why? They have all the results. They have all the results. But anybody who following JFK Jr. in the US, he been behind this for years. But the lobbying for the pharmaceutical companies is so big and so corrupt that this is how these guys get away with peddling this stuff on the open market. Straight up.
All right,
because you have
Spencer.
corrupt people. All right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're
All right,
welcome.
thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah, somebody is trying to get in on somebody else is calling.
All right. Someone says on the live, the businesses in SVG don't want to lose customers. That is one of the reasons parents sending kids to buy alcohol.
Yeah.
Someone else says they want to pass the vaccine mandate before election day so they can put it in the laws. Okay, listen, this I think really and truly this time around would definitely be different. People are more alert, more aware. They're on their P's and their Q's. I think they know now to do their research. I think now they know to look for side effects. You would have seen how much people we would have lost due to the side effects of the vaccine, the COVID-19 vaccine.
Because we had that little experience before.
Exactly. So hopefully we would learn from that and just be cautious going forward and do their research, their due diligence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone else is calling.
No, I don't see anything.
Yeah.
Well.
Check below.
Okay. No, it just says a missed call, but I'm not seeing anything pop up. All right. To the caller who's trying to call, please call back. I just saw a missed call. There it is. Okay. Good morning. You're live on OMG.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you all. How are you all doing?
Morning, Coach. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. Let me say the woman, let me say the old lady in church, I'm blessed of the Lord and highly flavored. Not flavored, you know, flavored, highly
yes.
flavored.
Properly seasoned.
Okay.
Properly seasoned, properly seasoned. Yes, Jill, you're talking about this issue of underage drinking, right? But we have to realize, you know, in many instances, right? A lot of them don't do it on their own. They do it in their crews. They do it with their friends.
Yeah.
And what happens is that at 18 years old, you're eligible to buy alcohol, right? They can stop you if you're 18.
Yeah.
So what happens is that the older ones who are in the crew buy the alcohol and the younger ones consume it with them. You see, in many instances, yeah, well, I know there are some vendors out there who don't, and some shops out there who don't really care, and they will sell to whosoever come. But there are some who would look out and ask your age and thing. But if an 18-year-old come and they buy it, you can't really legally stop them.
Yes, we know that.
You know, you wouldn't know. They have and some of them have the ID to show you the age. You know, so that is one of the problem we have to face. We make a lot of laws, but we don't implement them. And we don't police them. The laws are there in the books, but we don't police them. Everybody turn a blind eye, you know. So what if you drink a little strong rum? You know?
Who says
But
that?
then
Who says that? So what if you drink a strong one? Who says that?
People, Jill, you'd be surprised. Jill,
I really would. I really would.
You would be surprised. You would be surprised, Jill.
I really would.
You know, I met a 13-year-old some time ago down at the playing field there, and he was drunk. When I tell you about drunk, drunk, drunk till he had to sit down in the stand there and cool off.
And that's what I want to know. What do parents do
And
when their children come home drunk? Like, what do they do?
Listen to me, Jill. When you have a situation where a parent could come to the school and tell you she can't go with her 7-year-old, what do you expect? You know? Peer pressure is heavy out there, you know. And in a lot of instances, Jill, a lot of the parents are children themselves. So they didn't have the upbringing, they don't know what to do in certain situations. When we were children growing up, our grandmother, we auntie, Miss Elise, Miss Evie, Miss Isabel, all these elders in the village, in the area, looked out for you. And when you say something or you did something, they were there to correct you.
Yeah.
You know, and you learned. So when you became a parent, you had all that moral values instilled in you from the elders, so you could have passed it on. Some of them don't have it, so they can't pass it on.
That's true.
And therein lies a problem. Because a lot of the youngsters come now, Jerry, you'll be amazed, you know. I couldn't even sit down in my mother's house. I hear young 8-year-old, 9-year-old, 10-year-old busting F and open in public.
Yeah.
No, and you can't talk to them. If you talk to them, you get your share too.
Yeah, they might look for fight it too. Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And if you go to the parents and complain, Jerry, you'd be surprised, you know, that there are some parents who will tell you, shit, they put the watchman on the picnic. So we have a lot of work to do.
Yes, we do.
We have a lot of work to do. I talk to them still, you know, regardless of whether they cuss me or they call me or they say whatever, I talk to them still. I show them that, look, that is not right.
Yeah.
That is not right and that is not acceptable. Some of them listen, some apologize, but there are some who don't care.
Yeah.
What if the parents don't care?
That's
Why
how
would
it
they
is.
care?
Blessings. Have a good day.
All right, man.
All right,
Thank you,
you
man.
too.
Thank you for that. Yeah.
Listen, when I tell you, anyway, I guess.
I think it's a sheer ignorance for some.
Sheer ignorance for some, and it's not just ignorance, sir. Welcome back, Kenson.
Yes.
I'm sorry to double dip, but you said something a while ago there that prompted me to do so. And you spoke about laws on the books for underage sex. And it prompted me to have to say this. Laws on the books in St. Vincent mean nothing unless it's in certain areas. Well, we have seen one year, it was as though underage pregnancy was the thing, was like the in thing for that year, where even up to a 10-year-old had a baby down at the mental care Memorial Hospital down there, a 10-year-old.
I think I heard
up
something
to
about
today.
that.
Up to today, tell me who got arrested for that. The parents should have been in jail because that's child abuse. And the laws give way to that the parents could have been in jail.
Yes, because that's neglect if you cannot
Yeah.
explain how your 10-year-old got pregnant. If you can't explain
a
that,
10-year-old got pregnant, who is the father?
that's neglect on your
means
part.
it means that you hiding something.
Yeah.
And as the brother just said there, the moral, you cannot give what is not inside of you, you know. And we are seeing a moral decay, a serious moral decay in society, and I want to know where it comes from. Simple. You see them smartphone here? You see social media? Right, they come from.
That is the portal.
Because when social media kick in, that is when society went haywire, when community, you know, back in the days, Jill, when moon shining and thing, everybody did their dirty white, outside running up and down playing koopy. But you also had the older folks there sitting, and you would have heard them talk about the old days. You would have heard them tell you about old, not to do this and not to do that, why this is wrong and so forth. How much of that are we seeing? Because now the very children are the ones who have children who didn't listen. And if you notice, they are the ones come out of the rebellious era, because the very music that you listen to, the TV shows that we look at that promote, and if you notice and look at what are being promoted in these TV shows and music now, it is more violence and more decay of society. It's not the good stuff. And the non-morals are now so attractive and now so pushed and now become the norm. They are normalized now. As the brother said there just now, you couldn't, me can say I could even sing a calypso in front of my parents. As a little boy, me could even talk about them and even shake your shoulder. If somebody talk to you, somebody older than you talk to you, even shake your shoulder. Hey,
Yeah. Strips the teeth and
But
everything, the
no,
lashes.
no, the littlest child, you see, because we have adopted this Americanized soft
They have
parenting
more
kind of
attitude
nonsense.
than anybody else.
Man.
And where people want to tell you that disciplining a child, that there's a clear difference between abuse and discipline. Clear difference. And so we have dropped the ball because one, we don't want to be labeled, and two, we don't want to be the friend of our children. We forget what parenting is.
True.
And the final thing is, I want you guys to look. I sent a message to Shady, but I guess he didn't see it. Go and look and see why India, because I was making that point and then jumped off of it in the first time I called. Go and see why India kicked out the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and that same HPV vaccine. See what they did with that same HPV vaccine. And I think one of those African countries did the same thing too. When they did their tests, they didn't just only take the word. They realized certain things were happening. And they said, let me check this vaccine. When they checked the vaccine, you know what was in there? They actually had stuff in there neutering women from having children.
I think I heard about that, yeah. I think I heard
Yeah?
about that, yeah.
They were actually neutering the women from having children.
Madness.
And so yes, and so when you hear they come with these things, and you notice every time they come and tell you about a percentage, start to think. Remember with COVID, it was 70%, eh? Now they come with another percent again. And it's always a percentage, so you have to think about it and wonder why. You see?
Yeah.
So I hope everybody take time out and be very careful and vigilant when it comes to this. Because in St. Vincent, we test nothing, we just only take. And they come and they pass some money. Up to now, let the government tell you who it is, right? In the court documents and so forth, the government admit that they got money from an entity, a friend of the government. Who is that friend to push the vaccines? Who is that friend there? And as Spencer said, again, and right and boom here, me, him and others, we called out the Prime Minister when the WHO were going to push this new change to literally take the power from the governments, and they now have the power to say, you have to take this and you can't refuse. We asked the Prime Minister, because he was at the UN at the time, did you vote against this? Because as long as you don't veto it, you are automatically put under it. Where are we when it comes to this? Ask the Prime Minister. Have a good day.
I remember that.
All good questions to ask ourselves.
So.
Really and truly, we need to be more vigilant. We need to do our research. We need to make sure there is transparency, so that we can hold people accountable. Like I said, I hope we would have learned our lessons from COVID. Someone is saying that. Get the WhatsApp. I thought you were here for moral support.
Yeah, I did it. I did it still. I see some people been trying to call. You guys can still call in. We're still taking some calls before we do some commercials. All right.
For the caller who was trying to get in, let's try one more time to get in, because right now we're making way to go on a commercial break. So try and get in before the commercials.
You read what Frank said there? The person calling back.
All right.
Let's
take this break.
Some videos.
Good morning, you're live on OMG.
Good morning.
Good morning, you are live.
Good morning to you, Jill.
Hey,
good morning. How are you this morning?
Well, I hope I'm as well as you, but I don't think so. Hello?
Yes.
I hear you.
Yeah, we're hearing
you
loud and clear. Go ahead.
All right. So I heard you have an 18-year-old daughter. So when I heard you said that, I said that comes as a big surprise to me.
Really?
And then I realized that we all are aging.
Yes,
I can't believe it. When I know you, when I know you some time back, I think you were 18. How time flies and so on. Yeah, so, I sometimes I'm becoming tired of having to respond to what I'm hearing, the negativity in our society. But you see, Was it a good thing with the introduction of technology? I have to ask that question too, because it came upon us like children getting some new toys and not knowing how to use them. Or from a parental standpoint, not being equipped or able enough to know how to, you know,
to navigate,
encourage or teach our children. You know, I think this has created a problem, and I mean, we all are not computer. I want to say I don't believe all of us with all the gadgets going around are computer literate as a nation. I am not. Let me use myself as an example. But basic common sense, which I am blessed with, and sometimes some of us have more basic common sense than others too. But we all live in a world, and the competition is very vibrant. And sometimes I wonder if the competition that we are having, if it's for the better or for the worse. I'm just trying to make a general, share a general idea of how I see life in this country. We they have a saying, you throw the baby and the bath water. And I think we have done that a lot of times in this country. And even now, the things we try to hold on to, you know, it's not the right thing. So how do we get it right? First of all, we have to love one another as a people. And I will bluntly say, we don't have that love for one another as a people, as a nation of people. And one of the main reasons for that is because of the politics of the day. Everybody fighting, well, we have two sides. We have two main sides here. Which is the better side? That's a decision. But after 25 years, I will boldly say that if we can see certain things changing, then those 25 years was worth it. Yes, I know they will come up and say that there are certain things that were done in 25 years, but I think the most important thing is the human mind, the love, care that we should have for one another, and not trying to outdo one another, to be in certain position, and to take advantage of less fortunate. I hope my thing makes sense, eh?
Yes.
But that's how I look at life in this country today. If you can be with those who believe that they know everything and they are in a better position, well, dog better than you. I'll leave it at that. Leave it like that. Thank you.
All right, thank you, man. Thank you for that input. Have a wonderful day. Yeah. You're gonna read.
Yeah, I have a few. I have a few reminders that I really need to get out here.
No problem.
And if you can read some while I look for this.
Yeah, let me see. I ended up with a different menu from. And I look like you say, man. All right, but I didn't get to touch these for Chill Spot. If you're looking for some decent lunch there, make sure check out Chill Spot. They got meat, they got apple bourbon baked chicken, stew turkey, baked pork, curry chicken, curry mutton, barbecue chicken, jerk chicken, jerk pork, grill, or fried fish. If you're a fish mouth like myself.
Like you.
And Jill. The sides, they also got steamed callaloo, macaroni pie, veggie lau mein, garlic parsley rice, tropical garden salad, steamed vegetable, and steamed provision. And you can get all this at Trill Spot, located on the VG Highway.
Also, this Friday night, Prestige Bar and Restaurant is a vibe Friday lounge with the ultimate jazz band. You don't want to miss it. Check them out. That is Prestige Bar and Restaurant. Friday night, they have the ultimate jazz band happening there, so you definitely don't want to miss that.
That is the one fountainless, huh?
You tell me.
I would like to believe, Prestige. Yeah, I think it's there now.
to all the digital customers out there, right? Listen up. It's back to school and they've got students, they've got you guys. Are you ready to ace that homework? They want to make sure you can do your research. Digicel has your back. Get a SIM plus 40 gigabytes of data for just $65. Stay connected and stay winning. Hurry, this offer lasts for a limited time only. Activate today with Digicel. And of course, First National Bank is here for you. So if you're looking for a student loan, a mortgage loan, land loan, a vehicle loan, First National Bank, you're trying to get a credit card, First National Bank is here for you. First National Bank is your local destination for all your banking needs. So drop by or call them at 456-1501 today. Sending love to you guys in Vermont, Uprising Youths. Sending some love to you guys in Camden Park, Gibson Corner. Good morning to you. All you guys near and far in Central Kingstown. Yeah. Big up to each and every one of you locked on right now.
And I'll van them too.
All the vans locked on who are normally turned up for their passengers, trying to stay in the know with what's going on. Yes. Remember, Summer Ball is happening tomorrow night, 6 p.m. at the Victoria Park. So go out and support. $15 for adults. Teenagers are $10. You definitely don't want to miss it. Big up to the East Scoot team as well. We're going to take a commercial break and we will be right back. And when we come back, it's all about looking at things with a wider lens.
SVG, the wait is almost over. Get ready for Summer Ball. Going down on Friday, August 29th, Victoria Park. Come and see SVG's top cricketers play some fun football against the celebrities in Game 1. And in Game 2, it's the highly anticipated Clash of the Champions between North Leeward Predators and System 3 FC.
Let's go! Boom 1069, the sound setter of radio.
Young got no one that back calling me splurge. Watch me jump right out the curve.
New year, different lane.
We gon' spin and kill everybody. And we're telling now. Bend that over, let that breathe. Shake that.
Boom 1069.
Hands on your knees.
Unleash the sound revolution now on Boom 1069.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
For 40 years, we've refined the rhythm of beer, mastering the balance of bold and smooth, crafting flavors that echo through SVG. Between the limes and the laughter, we've carried our expertise across the Caribbean, one brew at a time, perfecting the process, deepening the craft, learning what makes beer not just tasted, but felt. And now, with all that we've learned, we bring you what's next. The next wave of refreshment, the next chapter in our story, the next taste to define a generation, not just another drink. This is the extension of who we are, the next experience, the next icon, imagined and brewed right here at home. It's not just what's next for us, it's what's next for you. It's what's beyond expectations. Own it, define it, make your mark. Pyroon next. This is the extension of passion, of possibility. Pyroon next. The future of beer. Made in St. Vincent and the Grenadines by the hands that have mastered the craft for 40 years.
This isn't just a run. With each step begins a new journey. A journey of determination, persistence, and self-discovery. With each step, I am back on a quest to push myself beyond expectations, beyond standards. Each stretch, a reminder of the flexibility of the human spirit. With each step, I am breaking barriers. As I push to the finish, I'm filled with pride. Not just for what I've achieved today, but for the journey that has brought me here. This isn't just a run. It's a testament to the human spirit, and I am here for it. Island Sips, beyond standards, beyond expectations, beyond water.
All started with a penny. For over 85 years, we have invested in our farmers, fishermen, people, and our country. When we were called to serve, we were here. We understand what is valuable to our people and our country. That is why we support all industries, including tourism. We are the bridge towards a brighter future and economic growth. When our people, government, and businesses called upon us, we were here. 85 years later, First National Bank St. Lucia Limited is here for you.
You're watching IKTV, channel 112. It's all about you.
We giving you the best throwback.
I love it!
On 106.9.
To OMG in the morning. We got 9:45. Of course, you know, this time we normally make way for Dr. Cecil Richard with looking at things from a wider lens.
We'll wait and see if he can.
Right now, we're waiting for Dr. Richards to come through. As we wait, Throwback Thursday. if my vocals are good enough, I'd sing out the beginning of the song for you.
Still
It's
singing
actually
it.
one of my favorites. No, bruh. Rewarding sunshine. Trust me, I have some stuff I have to wash. I'm trying to stay proactive this weekend because I got a lot of work that I have to get done. All right, guys. So, you want to go into some of the comments while we wait for Dr. Richards? Kid, your partner. Kid, you're not here for moral support like you think. All right, you're not here to rub my back and say, okay. All right. Let me see. Someone is saying, look at the 2030 agenda and others. Question is, whose agenda? Look into the World Economic Forum, BlackRock, and so on. These unelected buffoons are the very ones pushing these agendas and have the governments in lockstep. The people better prepare to stand up. I want to also go on the live as well. Someone said they want to pass the vaccine mandate before it. Okay, I read that already. Okay. Someone also said, I truly love this segment in the morning. We love and appreciate you as well.
Yeah, man.
All right, let me see over here. Someone said, it is sad money can buy everything except to bring back good health. Those criminal organizations buy their way to destroy nations of melanin. It's a pandemic. The HPV maybe sterilization vaccine. We're hearing a lot of people voice that opinion. Well, let's just be on our P's and our Q's and move forward wisely.
That have a function.
Okay. All right. We have a call. I will, guys, we do want to apologize for not being able to bring to you a wider lens today. Dr. Richards apparently would not be able to make it. Somebody was trying to get in just now. Feel free to call back 455-1069. This time is free, so this is your time to get in your comments.
Get it before we wrap it up.
Yeah. Good morning. You're live on OMG. Frank, good morning.
Good morning again.
Yes.
What's going on, man?
You see that thing you're talking about, Bill and Melinda Gates?
Mm-hmm.
They also tried it in Brazil.
Oh, and how was that?
They run them out of there.
So it's not just India, it was Brazil as well.
No, it's not just India and Africa.
Okay.
You see? All right.
All right, because I think it's because, too, a lot of leaders are now being more vigilant and more conscious.
Everybody getting wise about it, too, you know?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, people, I think this COVID-19 situation, okay, somebody's telling me to check my...
Yeah, someone else is calling.
Morning!
Tell me again. I don't like doing this, but you have free time now.
Yeah.
Free time. You can take the free time. No, you see, that person who sent the text about the World Economic Forum and BlackRock and all these people, right? All they got to do, people, are you listening to me? Please, go do some research. This thing is bigger than all you think. Much bigger. And they got all the governments in the pocket. You know, when they tried to introduce the vaccine in a few countries and they run them, you see what in Haiti? Haiti was one of them. And Tanzania. They actually got rid of the leaders of these countries so they could get away with the crap. And the others got scared. And because of their greed, they took the money because you know why? You didn't have to account for the money, how you spent it.
Okay.
I'm telling you, Jill, go check it out. And Frank could always call back, and Jomo, if you listening, all of them would tell you this is what happened. You didn't have to account for the money that was given to you. You know what? Get rid of your population. All of them who went along with it. Get rid of your population and everything will be nice. We will take care of you. But I want to warn the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines and anybody else listening to me. I'm passionate about this because governments are taking too much advantage of people who put them into office to make their lives better. And we just buy into the crap. But I tell you what, I am done with buying into the crap. It is what it is. And I'm always going to speak out against wrong, no matter who it is. It ain't going to happen again. All you stay from that vaccine day. And if all of you refuse it, the government can't shut down the school. They can't. I could be the first man on the radio letting them up for that. They can't shut it down. Don't make all the children get this. Go and do the research.
We hear you, Spencer.
All they want to do, they'll find every means necessary. Look at the narrative of the World Economic Forum. The people who control 90% of the world's finances. And look at their narrative. Their narrative is to reduce the world's population. That's what it is. So that they can have total control with this utopian mindset that they have. That they sit down in a tower, put a chip in you, and they could shut you down anytime they want, like you're a goddamn robot. That's what it is. They want to. All you see them sci-fi movies they've been making over the last 30 years.
Yeah.
Those movies weren't made by accident. That is a whole that came from these people.
Yeah, somebody had some kind of idea.
Yes, and that is why they're trying to, all they gotta look, do is look and see what they're trying to accomplish now. And if all they saw some of those sci-fi movies, go back and watch them. That's what it is. Total control. They put you hear them talk about carbon footprint? That's another one. Carbon footprint. You see in North America, hey, I see it right here in Toronto. They're designing the cities in what they want to call 15-minute cities. So everything is going to be within a 15-minute radius. And once you step outside of that radius, that's why I hear them talking about digital ID and this and that. Once you step out of that radius, you would lose credit on your card, so you can't do this and you can't do that. Trust me, all this is movie thing. I ain't buying into that. When the government come with this stupidness, all they go out on the street, let me tell all you something, I'm gonna make all they one promise. Anytime they come with that and I say move back home, I'm calling out everybody for come on the street. Don't start that stupidness. These guys don't know how people live in St. Vincent. They could buy anything they want, and all of them eating. What they eating different to what they want to feed the masses of the people in the world. Eating totally different. Because you know why? They feel they're going to be around forever. They feel they're going to last forever. As long as possible. In the meantime, all we are just pawns. I ain't putting up with that. And I ain't going along with no elite group. Right? And shut down everybody else. One, God make everybody equal. Some of us more fortunate than others through life. But nobody gets superiority over nobody. Don't try that crap with me, I'm telling all the government people them, no matter what side, not try that one me wrong. All you have to start working for the people. Work for the people.
Definitely, Spencer.
Stop all this stupidness.
Spencer, we gotta wrap up. Yes,
Yes,
enjoy
man.
the rest
Thank
of
you,
your day,
man.
okay?
Yeah, you too, man.
Yeah, you too.
Spencer, I was passionate, eh?
Very passionate. We got 4 minutes to 10, right? And again, if you missed it, we do want to apologize for Dr. Richards not being able to be in for a wider lens. He was unable due to the fact that he had other commitments.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. But we do appreciate you coming through and being here with us, interacting with us, all you guys who would have come through on the WhatsApp. Someone said something very interesting and very true as well, that first they said, I can't find any information that pap smear causes cancer. I don't think that is correct. No, he didn't say pap smear cause cancer. When Kenton was speaking, he said it was linked. He understand there was some links in terms of that. He said cervical cancer seems to be caused by starting sex at an early age and having multiple partners. All right. We can't open up that box right now because we got 3 more minutes and we gotta head out.
So I will save it for another time.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, of course, coming up tomorrow, we have
OMG.
It's Freestyle Friday. That's not what Fuji said.
Boom Blast Friday.
Fuji changed it.
Oh, Fuji changed it?
Yeah, Fuji said. I like it too, because it has a free flow on OMG. Right. It has a free kind of flow where we just basically give way to any kind of conversation, meaning whatever you guys want to talk to, just whether you send in a voice, no calling, it's just a free flow.
A free flow Friday conversation.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's what you say so. All right.
You like it, you're going with it.
Yeah, man. All right, guys. So, guys, stay sharp out there. Stay focused. All right. Stay safe. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Yeah. On behalf of myself and Millennium Kid and the entire Boom team, y'all.
Stay blessed.
Stay blessed. We out.
Yeah.
One 106.9.
We on it. Come inside. Watch the doors. Hear me now. This is the soca train. Jump people, jump up. Jump people, jump up. This is the soca train. Jump people, jump up. Jump people, jump up. Hey, the party on fire. You're feeling the misbehave. Mash up the place. You're feeling for higher. Behave like a mental case. Mash up the place.
Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back your. There's a time that I remember when I did not know no pain, when I believed in forever and everything would stay the same. Now my heart feel like December when somebody say your name. Cause I can't reach out to call you, but I know I will one day. Yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Yeah, yeah. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back your. Memories bring back your. There's a time that I remember when I never felt so lost, and I felt all of the hatred was too powerful to stop. Now my heart feel like an ember, and it's lighting up the dark. I'll carry these torches for you, and you know I'll never drop. Yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Yeah, yeah. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And And the memories bring back your do 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 do.